Iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to bring it out from the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Raging Cajuns offense comes on the field first today. Well, the energy of this building here is just going to pick up as the Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, Tom Roulette. Let the good times roll.
And really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff heading left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. And on the carry, he's heading left. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Raging Cajuns will try to keep this drive moving. Now here's the toss play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. A running play called on fourth down. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air. And it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. So Washington's offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. With all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Looking to pass. It's Soto. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
See if he can make a play on this return. When he's got some space here. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Louisiana. He just sprints into the end zone. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They're going to run it. Oh, look at the quick cut. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And it's incomplete. The defense not fooled that time, and now it's 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back. It's Soto. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep the tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. First down and 10. And there's the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Play action here on first down. He's hit as he throws it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. 4 set of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. And we'll set up for the PAT. He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? To the air, it's Soto. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. We'll try the ground game here with the running back. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs.
Football comes out. The defense has picked up the football going the other way.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Contact as he threw it. Oh, that one's picked off. Can he take it all the way? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. To throw, it's Soto. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The Huskies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He breaks. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Stopped short of the marker after just a short game. Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
That's another big run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Louisiana. Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. The short completion of the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Back to pass. It's Soto. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You've got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
And the Sox were able to bring him down quickly.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
On third down, he drops to throw. It's caught downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another first and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's third and long. Back to throw. It's Soto. Defense is coming after him. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservative. He's looking deep here. Catch made down inside the 25. Finally tackled out at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. Here comes a handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Toss play to the outside. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package, and his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Here's the second down play. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
To the air, it's Soto. Sacked on heavy pressure there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! That is an unforgettable moment to that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. They begin with a quick throw to the left, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Off target and incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And the quarterback is going to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up. And the Huskies will send the punt team onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. Off the play fake on first down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Now they're running on the toss. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's moving out of the pocket now. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The Huskies will line up to punt it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
It's a run to the left. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. The Raging Cajuns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And it's Louisiana on top, Kirk. You played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
When these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
4th down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. Here's the handoff. Touchdown, Ragin' Cajuns. And this one is getting ugly. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Huskies' offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking downfield. It's so tough. He escapes the sack, doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. There's the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
And here comes the Ragin' Cajuns offense back on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
He'll hand it off. Tackle made after just a short gain. That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Louisiana. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Boy, they they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hits the running back in the flat. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Soto. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The pass rush closing in. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. First down here for this offense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able...
Oh, and he fumbles! Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
Pass is incomplete. He caught it, but couldn't get his feet down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Oh, the reverse. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain. And that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. I'm so impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what